Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about ThriveCart, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you sell a digital product with ThriveCart? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, but be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to sell a digital product with ThriveCart anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, selling PDFs or ebooks, ThriveCart is a popular way to do that. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your ThriveCart dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already opened my ThriveCart, and this is the home screen. Now, in order to sell a digital product on ThriveCart, you had to have already created it. So this could be an ebook, it could be some sort of a PDF, it could be some sort of a checklist. If you need help setting up one of those, go back and watch my other video that describes that in detail. But once you have your digital product in a PDF format or some sort of digital format, you're going to come in here to your ThriveCart and you're going to create the digital product listing. So first here at the top, you're going to click on these horizontal lines. Once you do that, you're going to see all the products you're currently selling. However, to list a new digital product, click here, create product. Once you do that, you're going to see these two options and you want to click digital and then create new product. Okay, so next, ThriveCart's going to take you setting up the order screen. So you're going to see these options here at the top, the 4 options, and also these 5 options right here. So first, we're going to go ahead and name this digital product. So let's say digital product YouTube checklist. Okay, and here you can go ahead and have an internal memo of what the digital product is. YouTube checklist. Okay, here you can go ahead and change the URL if you want. I'm going to leave it the same. Here you can go ahead and choose your cart language. So I work in English. I'm going to leave it there. And lastly, I'm going to leave mine in test mode until I'm done setting up this digital product. And then we're going to click on next. Okay, here you need to connect a payment processor. So that is so your customers can pay for your digital product. I've already connected my PayPal. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my PayPal for this product. Okay, activated my PayPal. I'm going to click on next. And as you can see, it's just taking you through these 5 steps right here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up pricing. So I'm going to be selling in US dollars. So I'll leave it that. And we're going to select a product price. Okay, so for me, I'm going to do a one-time fee. You can also do a subscription. You can do a split pay or pay your own price. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enter this one at, let's say, $125. And if there's a trial period you're offering, you can go ahead and add that in here. I'm not going to do that. And lastly, you want to set a limit on how many they can buy. For me, I'm not going to do that because that's not really relevant for my product. And then click on next. Okay, now we have a pricing option right here. So next, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. You can add sales tax if it's a physical product. Mine is digital, so I'm not going to do that. And then I'm going to click on next. Okay, here you can go ahead and set up an order bump. So this is to increase your average order value. So we're selling this digital product YouTube checklist for $125, but we can also add in maybe a digital product YouTube outline, and then we can charge $50 for that, and that's going to increase our order value. I'm not going to do that for this particular video, so I'm going to click on next. Here you can go ahead and set up bump rules, but we don't have an order bump anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and click on next. Okay, here we're going to go ahead and put our support email, so that way if our customers need to contact us about our digital product on ThriveCart, this is where they're going to contact us. And then here, this is where you're going to go ahead and add your digital product. So what should happen after they make their payment? So normally what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click here, send them to a URL. Okay, now with your digital product, let's say it's a PDF, you're going to add it into your Google Drive or into your Dropbox. Once you have that link to the digital product in your Dropbox or your Google Drive, you're going to go ahead and paste that link in here. So that way, once they've made their payment and they go to the order completion screen, they're going to be able to immediately download from this particular link, whatever your digital product is. If you need help getting the link to your Google Drive or to your Dropbox, go back and watch my other video that describes that in detail. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and paste a Dropbox link here. Okay, so I went ahead and added a Dropbox link, and I'm going to have this expire in 1 day. So after they make their payment of $125 on the order completion screen, they're going to be able to download directly from this link. Now, the link that they're going to see is going to be from ThriveCart. They're not going to see all of this Dropbox stuff right here. Also, the link that they're going to receive from the cart, that link is going to expire in 1 day. So to kind of map this out, they're going to land on my order page. Then they decide to make a payment. After they make the payment, they're going to get an order completion screen along with a link to download our digital product. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, now we need to set up our digital product landing page. So I'm going to click here, browse gallery. Okay, so here are all of the landing pages you can set up for your product. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and go direct to checkout. So I'm going to click checkout and just scroll through until you see a checkout page that fits your brand. For this one, I kind of like this one, so I'm going to select it. Okay, so this is going to be a checkout page. So basically, when you're setting this up, it's going to be like setting up a Facebook page. If you hover over these sections, you can see it turns into like a dotted line. Also, you can go ahead and add elements in. So for example, we can add another block, and I'll add content. I'm going to click this and just drag it right on over. Okay, once you drag it over, you're going to see the block is added down here. So you can just click into it and you can go ahead and edit it. So let's go ahead and change this, make money Anthony. Okay, and then we can go ahead and just continue editing this until it matches your brand. This text to match your brand. So again, this is not a tutorial on how to set up your landing page. If you need help with that, with all the details of that, go back and watch my other video that describes that in detail. But let me go ahead and just change a little bit more. Buy this digital product right now. Okay, next what you're going to do is up here on this drop down menu, you're going to go ahead and go to the success page. So here you can go ahead and edit the success page. So this is basically after they've made their payment thing. thanks for your money. Okay, so here is where they're going to be able to download as we saw earlier. So we'll just click in here, YouTube checklist. You purchased the best product. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. And you want to be sure to check to make sure your digital product landing page is good in mobile. So click here. And for me, that looks pretty good. So we're going to click on complete here on the top right. Okay, next you can click here on tracking and you can add your Google Analytics or your Facebook Pixel if you want to do so. After that, we're going to click on automation here on the top right. Here you can go ahead and set up different automation rules. I'm not going to do that on this particular video. So I'm going to click save and get URL. Okay, so now my digital product on ThriveCart is listed. So here is our link. We can go ahead and copy the URL right here. And let me open it up and show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is our digital product listing that we're selling on ThriveCart. You can see we changed this, buy this digital product right now. And here they can go ahead and enter their email address. They can continue to PayPal to pay with their PayPal or their credit card. If you want to turn on credit cards, you can turn on Stripe and activate that in place. So once they have entered in their information and they made their payment, they're going to be routed to the checkout completion screen. And on that screen, they're going to be able to download directly from that Dropbox link that we added in earlier. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to sell a digital product on your ThriveCart, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.